Hi, my name's Rob and I'm with Schlage Lock. In this video we're going to discuss how to rekey a Schlage commercial or residential deadbolt. To do so, however, you'll need the tools located in one of these kits. The large Schlage rekey kit contains everything you'll need and more to rekey Schlage knobs and deadbolts, including these tools. A multi-purpose tool, a key gauge, what will become known as a follow bar or a plug following tool, and a deadbolt cylinder cap removal tool. The only other tool you might need is a Phillips screwdriver. This is a small rekeying kit which has everything you need to do a small rekeying job with the exception of the cylinder cap removal tool. However, in the absence of that tool, anything sharp or pointed will assist you in rekeying a deadbolt. Another handy tool to have is a pair of tweezers, which are ideal for picking up the Schlage rekeying pins. Please note that the process used for rekeying Schlage mechanical deadbolts is the same as that used for most of our electronic deadbolts as well. The key cylinder on a deadbolt is accessible by turning over the front housing. This retaining screw holds the cylinder in and can be removed using a Phillips screwdriver. Once the retaining screw is removed, you can simply pull the cylinder out using the tailpiece. The tailpiece is held in place by using this nut. The nut itself is locked in place by this locking pin, which must be depressed in order to allow the nut to be removed. You can accomplish the same thing using the Schlage cylinder cap removal tool. It is a wrench which pushes into the nut, depresses the retaining pin, and you can remove the nut from the inside. Remove the tail bar and nut, the retaining pin, and the retaining spring. To remove the plug, have a key which works the cylinder. Enter the key, turn the key 90 degrees, and hold it in such a way that the plug does not accidentally fall out of the body. To remove the plug, use the plug following tool, using the squared end and having the slot in the back of the follower bar in the same direction as the key. Slide the body onto the follow bar and leave the follow bar in. Leaving the follow bar in place retains the set of top springs and top pins which do not need to be changed. Using the proper key provides a nice, smooth shear line provided by the bottom pins. Using an incorrect key causes this situation, meaning that the cylinder cannot be rotated within the body. In order to make this key work, we will need to replace the bottom pins to match the code on the key. The key code on the back of a factory cut key refers to the bottom pins that are required to form a shear line. In this case, 7, 9, 3, 6, 5. The numbering system starts from the bow to the tip, and the larger the number, the longer the pin. If you are rekeying to a lock with a key that does not have a key code on it, you can determine which bottom pins you will need by using the key gauge and measuring the cuts in the key starting at the bow, in this case 6, 3, 8, 5, 7. The keying kit contains all of the bottom pins you'll need, numbered 0 through 9, as well as additional top springs and top pins should you run into difficulty. I've already selected the correct bottom pins from the keying kit to match this key. Starting closest to the bow, 6, 3, 8, 5, 7, with the pointed end down. And again, you'll see a nice smooth shear line. To reassemble the cylinder, we need to place the plug on the same angle as the slot in the key, and like the crazy glue together, push the plug out of the body. To make the next steps easier, I like to remove the key from the cylinder. In order to do so, you need to turn the key back to a vertical position and carefully hold the plug against the body and remove the key. These are the final pieces necessary to reassemble the deadbolt cylinder: a retaining spring, a retaining pin, the tailpiece assembly with the C-shaped washer. Notice the opening to go over and around the pin, and finally the nut that holds it all together. And then you can tighten that nut back onto the body using the wrench. Once the key cylinder has been reassembled, double check by reinserting the key and turning it. If it is too tight, you can loosen off the nut on the back, and if it's too loose, you can tighten it. The final step is to drop the cylinder back inside the body. Tighten the retaining screw back into the body using the Phillips screwdriver. And that completes our rekeying video for deadbolts. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.